Luffy, our rubber human captain, bounced through the sliding doors, declaring with eyes sparkling, "Meat! Meat! Gotta get that discount meat!" Zoro, swordsman extraordinaire, trailed behind, grumbling, "Just don't get lost, Luffy," already anticipating trouble. Nami, our sharp navigator and resident voice of reason, held the shopping list high, beginning, "We need milk, eggs, vegetables." But Luffy was already gone. Sanji, our chef with a heart of gold and a weakness for the beautiful women, sighed, "Looks like it's going to be one of those days." The supermarket bustled with the usual Saturday morning chaos. Overwhelmed shoppers navigated overflowing carts, children wailed for sugary cereals, and a cacophony of announcements blared from the intercom. It was a scene familiar to anyone who had braved the grocery store on a busy day. Little did our heroes know, this ordinary shopping trip was about to take a turn for the extraordinary. The discount villains, a motley crew of bargain-hunting misfits, were infamous for wreaking havoc in their pursuit of the best deals. There was Frieza, the tyrannical galactic emperor, now reduced to squabbling over clearance-priced energy drinks. Cell, the bioengineered warrior, obsessed over finding the perfect avocado at the lowest price. And leading the pack was the self-proclaimed angel of discounts, a mysterious figure shrouded in shadow. Their arrival sent shockwaves through the unsuspecting shoppers. Carts collided, groceries tumbled from shelves, and a chorus of shrieks filled the air. Luffy, oblivious to the rising tension, continued his quest for discounted meat. "Hey, that's the last pack," a gruff voice boomed. Luffy turned, his signature straw hat tilted at a jaunty angle. Standing before him was none other than Frieza, his miniature form radiating an aura of barely suppressed rage. "You want it, Frieza? You'll have to fight me for it," Luffy declared, his grin widening. Zoro sighed, pinching the bridge of his nose, muttering under his breath, "Here we go again." The battle lines were drawn, and the supermarket aisles were about to become a battleground for the ages.
"Discount sushi is a right, not a privilege." The angel of discounts boomed, his voice distorted by the mask he wore. He pointed a menacing finger at Nami, who was calmly comparing prices between two brands of soy sauce.
"Prepare to face the wrath of my couponing skills." Nami raised an eyebrow, unimpressed, and stated flatly, "You're blocking the soy sauce."
The angel of discounts sputtered, momentarily stunned by her nonchalance. He had expected fear, or maybe even a little bit of respect. Instead, he got practicality. Meanwhile, Sanji found himself locked in a fierce culinary showdown with Cell. "My avocado selection is an art form," Cell declared, meticulously inspecting each piece of fruit with an intensity that would make a heart surgeon jealous. Sanji, never one to back down from a cooking challenge, scoffed. "Art? You call that bruised avocado art? Let me show you how a real chef picks his ingredients. Enough talk, fight me for it." Luffy's battle cry echoed through the store, snapping everyone back to the main event. Frieza, his face contorted with rage, unleashed a mini death ball aimed directly at Luffy's head. The rubber human captain simply stretched his neck back, dodging the attack with ease. "Is that all you got, Frieza?" he taunted, his grin widening. The discount villains, it seemed, had underestimated the Supernova squad. They were in for a real fight. The supermarket transformed into a whirlwind of chaos and absurdity. Luffy, fueled by his insatiable appetite and love of a good fight, bounced between aisles, sending shelves toppling and products flying. Zoro, his three-sword style on full display, sliced through shopping carts and rogue discount signs with precision. Sanji, his kicks as lethal as they were graceful, sent Cell flying into a pyramid of discount ramen packages. Nami, however, remained the calm eye of the storm, sighing, "Honestly, is all this really necessary? It's discount sushi, not the One Piece." But her words were lost in the din of battle. The discount villains, their pride wounded, fought back with a vengeance. Coupons were flung like shuriken, shopping baskets became makeshift shields, and the once organized aisles descended into utter pandemonium.
"Is this really the best way to decide who gets the discount sushi?" he wondered aloud, scratching his head. "Seems a bit much, even for a Saturday." He decided to wait it out, hoping for a quick and hopefully painless resolution. But as the battle raged on, it became clear that this was far from over.
Don't underestimate the power of teamwork.
"Here, use this. It's 50% off any meat product."
Luffy, despite his initial enthusiasm, was starting to feel the pressure. Frieza, even in his shrunken state, was a formidable opponent. "Gomu Gomu no, Gatling gun!" Luffy unleashed a barrage of punches, but Frieza dodged each one with surprising agility. "You call that a fight, monkey?" Frieza sneered, launching a counterattack. This is the power of a true discount hunter. Just when it seemed like Luffy was outmatched, a well-aimed kick sent Frieza flying into a display of discount cookies. Luffy's eyes lit up. "Sanji, you're a lifesaver," he cried, clutching the coupon like it was a sacred treasure. "Now I can buy twice the meat." Even in the heat of battle, Luffy never lost sight of his priorities. Nami, meanwhile, had devised a plan of her own. Using her knowledge of the store layout and a well-timed distraction from Zoro, she managed to corner the Angel of Discounts. "All right, hand it over," she demanded, holding out her hand. The Angel of Discounts, defeated and demoralized, reluctantly surrendered his secret weapon, a stack of expired coupons. "They're useless," he wailed. "Not to me, they're not." Nami smirked, a mischievous glint in her eye. She had a plan, and it involved exploiting loopholes in the supermarket's coupon policy. The sound of a single clap echoed through the battlefield, silencing the chaos. All eyes turned to the source of the sound. Saitama, the One Punch Man, who had finally decided to intervene. The discount villains and the Supernova squad stared at him, stunned into silence. Even Luffy, who usually had an answer, or at least a witty retort for everything, seemed speechless. "Who are you?" Frieza demanded, his voice trembling with a mixture of anger and fear. He had heard rumors of the One Punch Man, a being of unimaginable power who could defeat any opponent with a single blow. "Just a guy who's trying to buy some groceries," Saitama replied with a shrug. "Now, how about we all calm down and settle this like civilized shoppers?" The tension in the air was thick enough to cut with the butter knife, which, considering the state of the supermarket, was probably within arm's reach. For a moment, it seemed like Saitama's intervention might have actually worked. But then, Luffy, being Luffy, had to go and ruin everything. "Hey, One Punch Man!" he shouted, cupping his hands around his mouth. "If you're so strong, how about a little contest? Whoever gets to the last package of discount sushi first wins." And with that, the chaos resumed. S4. "Okay, that's enough. It's just discount sushi. No need to destroy the entire supermarket over it."
Fine, but don't blame me if I accidentally destroy the entire store.
Saitama sighed. He should have known better than to expect a peaceful resolution. One Punch Man or not, some things were simply unavoidable, like grocery store brawls, and the occasional interdimensional portal opening up in the frozen foods aisle. "Fine," he muttered, cracking his knuckles. "But don't blame me if I accidentally destroy the entire store." And with that, he launched himself into the fray, his red cape billowing behind him like a banner of impending doom, or at least impending discount sushi acquisition. The supermarket, already resembling a disaster zone after the initial clash, descended into utter pandemonium. Luffy, energized by the unexpected challenge, unleashed his full rubber human abilities. Zoro's three swords danced a deadly ballet, slicing through shelves and shopping carts with equal ease. Sanji, his kicks as precise as they were powerful, sent discount villains flying through the air like discount brand ragdolls. But even the combined might of the Supernova squad paled in comparison to Saitama's overwhelming power. Every punch, every kick, every casual flick of his wrist sent shockwaves through the store, toppling displays, shattering windows, and sending customers fleeing for their lives. The discount sushi, precariously perched on the top shelf, seemed impossibly far away. Saitama, despite his immense power, was starting to regret agreeing to this little contest. Suddenly, the intercom crackled to life. "Attention shoppers," a bored voice droned. "The express lane is now open." As if on cue, a collective gasp swept through the battlefield. The discount sushi was one thing, but a chance to escape the checkout line purgatory, that was a prize worth fighting for.
Foolish heroes, you've fallen right into my trap. While you were busy brawling, I memorized the store's coupon policy. Prepare to face the ultimate discount weapon, the double coupon.
Not so fast. I believe you'll find that the double coupon offer expired last Tuesday.
How did you know?
I have my ways. Now, if you'll excuse me, I believe I have some shopping to do. Next, I'd like to pay for these. Do you have a club card? As a matter of fact, I do. And I believe I have a few coupons I'd like to redeem.
The battle for the Supernova supermarket was over. The discount villains, defeated and demoralized, slunk out of the store, their dreams of discount domination dashed against the rocks of Nami's superior couponing skills.
Maybe they'll have better deals tomorrow.
Save it, Sanji. Let's just get out of here before anything else explodes.